Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today, and I wanted to talk about signs and just the general feelings and synchronicities that we get when we know that union or reunion is very, very close and can happen imminently, just at any moment. Before I get started, I just also wanted to send out a friendly reminder because some of my clients have said that they're not getting notifications from YouTube about my videos being released, hence why they've missed quite a few releases. So if you could just check that you are still subscribed, and if you did want to be notified that your settings are active, that would be great. Yeah, because I don't know why that's happening. That's very frustrating to hear, actually. And also, I wanted to say that I'm doing a flash sale, which means it's not on for very long. It's on from today, Monday the 21st, until the 30th of June. So it's just for these 10 days now until the end of the month. If you would like to purchase up to 50% off, then all the details are either in the oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. What is it called now? Oh, the tab here on YouTube for the community post. That's what it is. Gosh, I couldn't think of the word. Community tab. All the links are there. Or if you've asked to be part of my mailing list, I will have emailed you personally. Or if you have asked to be part of my WhatsApp notifications, I will have emailed you, posted it to you on WhatsApp. So if you don't have access, do let me know. Email me. My details are in the description, and I will happily connect with you so you can take advantage. It's not just 50% off, though. There are also smaller packages at 40% and 25% off should you want to go for a smaller package, because I know not everybody can just splurge on a huge package. But if you do, there is 50% of savings there for you. So thank you all for listening to that. And now let's get started with the message for today. So I've had this actually from a few of my clients who have had contact from their person, and some of them have not even had contact since they've separated, only until now. And it's been over 2 years, nearly 2.5 years. And I just wanted to talk about some of the things that they've noticed leading up to the contact and things that I've noticed with me, because as you probably know, I've been in contact many times over the years because, well, we're meant to come into permanent union, clearly, but it has just been a process of building up to that. So this has helped me, though, to recognize the patterns and the feelings that contact and union/reunion is imminent, and that you can trust your gut feeling, your intuition, whatever you would like to refer to it as, that this is also happening for you. So one of my clients has noticed something strange when they would go back to their house. They've got all sorts of wildlife, little frogs, and I guess other insects and birds and things that they hear around their house, but never have they heard an owl. And for the first time in 2 years since they've started living there, have they started hearing an owl just, making noises at them as they were entering their house. And they thought, well, that's quite peculiar. I've never noticed that before. And then they've also started dreaming about being with their person, which they've said to me ever since we've been talking, and we've been talking for well over 2 years. We connected. So they've said only now had they dreamt about their person, and it was very much like being with them, and it felt very vivid. And this person never really dreams because they said that they've got trouble sleeping, and dreaming isn't really something that they remember. But on that occasion, and I'm sure it was within the same week, before their person got back in touch with them, did they remember and telling me during one of our readings that they had dreamt of them very vividly. So those were definitely two prominent signs, although the owl thing they didn't know. But then the funny thing was, and this is where we are so energetically linked to our person, is when their person did contact them, he made a point of mentioning that he kept hearing an owl every time he would wake up, or the owl would wake him up, um, when they lived at their new place. And my client, of course, found this quite funny and amusing, because it's such a coincidence. But then, is there such a thing as a coincidence, really? Because they said, wow, for the first time ever, had they noticed an owl making noises outside of their property, which never happened before. And that is a sign, if something is quite different or shifts in a certain way, you can tell. I know with me, every time I would just about be on the verge of being contacted by my person, I would get dreams of them just being back, and it feels like they're coming back, like the dream energy that you wake up with, even if you don't quite remember the dream, will be like, yeah, they're back, definitely. um Little things for me, I noticed when I was washing my hands, and I seem to have had this before for some reason. My skin just feels a little bit different. Like there's just little tiny things that I can notice that are indicators that I will be contacted. It's usually on my receiving hand because I'm right-handed. So my receiving hand is my left hand because my right hand is my giving hand. If you do giving and receiving meditations, you'll be aware of this. Um, and my receiving hand always feels like something's a bit different, like the skin could feel smoother, or there's maybe a uh tiny little bump or something, something's different about it. I definitely noticed that, but definitely with dream messages, I'm very, very active when it comes to dreaming and receiving dream messages. So that's where I get a lot of my information from, and I feel like I'm just about to be contacted. But not just that, your inner knowing becomes so strong. It's like a sense, a tingling in your senses. You're like hyper aware. I guess that's how I guess like whales communicate and things like that, where they just, I guess they sort of feel it, the vibration. I guess that's the same with us, but in a sense of just having a very strong knowing, and it grows. I feel it particularly in the heart chakra, in the chest. It just really magnifies there. Um, and I just wanted to share this with you because it's so magical almost. There's like a telepathic link that's always there pretty much, but it gets magnified specifically right before you're receiving contact. And you just feel excited, but not always. I mean, in the beginning, I didn't really know why. Like, I was hoping for contact, but because at that time it seemed so unlikely, that's why I wasn't really able to believe it. But now, because I've gotten used to it, I'm starting to see patterns, and I'm starting to hear stories from clients when they have this experience too. And it's starting to become more and more familiar. Little things change, little hints, little, even I used to get adverts with my person's name on it all the time, and I thought, oh my god, this is funny. But it's because they will be in touch, or they're heavily thinking of you, and it's not long after that until you actually receive contact. And it's so amazing. It really is. It's very exciting. So I just wanted you to be aware, and to feel hopeful. And even when the situation seems most unlikely, it's magic does happen, miracles do happen, and you just have to believe that it's possible. Because if you think it's not possible, then that's what you're going to get. Because thinking something isn't attainable or, never going to happen, well, you're only going to get what you are putting out. So do believe that things are going to happen, do believe that things are going to change, and they absolutely will. Um, yeah, so I thought I would share that because it was quite funny when my client only afterwards was able to link the owl story, and she was like, "Wow, this is crazy, this whole thing." But yeah, it's magical, it's crazy, it's exciting, but it's really great journey to be on. So I thank you all so very much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, or as I said, purchase any of the offers I am holding until the end of this month, June 2021, do please do. All the links are on my community page, and also you can contact me if you have any trouble. So thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.